Now, what do you believe the future holds for VR and AR?
Yeah, so it's interesting because we're now, and I don't know what programs will be launched by the time this airs or not, but we're working on a creator platform for Yanks, not a platform, but a
Nice.
creator platform within Yanks. Not
Hmm.
the same as an OnlyFans, just more of a method for the girls to get traffic from our members area
Hmm.
and to be profiled on Yanks. So it's more of a I guess an advertising and a brand awareness for them through
Sure.
Yanks. But
Sure.
that's going to be launched. And then I think where we're actually going to create our own content in house is going to be just purely VR.
Hmm.
And VR is interesting because I think that a lot of the industry doesn't, they're like, okay, VR is dead. And they say that VR is dead just because
Hmm.
it didn't blow up the way everything does. And I think in this industry, if something doesn't go from 0 to 1,000 in two
Right.
days, it's shit,
Right. Sure.
um, but when I look at my VR content, when I look at the places where I'm selling like pay per view and different VOD platforms, a VR video makes on average 5 to 6 times what a Yanks flat video does or a Yanks 2D.
Jeez.
I
Wow.
mean, so and once you make the initial investment of the camera, which is not that big of a deal, and have an editor, the cost of producing the VR versus the 2D isn't really that big of a deal.
Sure.
And I love, especially because Yanks, because it's girl girl and it's solo girl, it's
Hmm.
pretty easy to capture it well in VR.
Right.
So I mean that's where our focus is. And I think that it's going to just slowly build. Obviously,
Hmm.
VR and AR will go somewhere at some point.